And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Dexter Fowler.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number one.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound now. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are two away.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Anthony Rizzo will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Miguel Montero will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball there, and this is bounced sharply toward the hole and into right field, a 2-out single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Jorge Soler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Julio Teheran will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
First offering on the way. Eric Young Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Grounded to third. This could be two. The second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Nick Markakis will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Running is Young. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another 0-2 coming. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Freddie Freeman will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Back here at Turner Field, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Coughlin will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Javier Baez will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field, and a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and 1 away.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
First pitch on the way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Got him as Pierzynski puts that one right on the money to nail his man.
And here's where your catcher can get you a big out just by the strength of his arm. Nothing too exceptional here. He just lines his speed up properly and puts a good throw right on the bag. Just the way you like it.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
To 2-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's another 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. A.J. Pierzynski will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here's the pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Chris Johnson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Coughlin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance the runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Into the box, Alberto Callaspo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Callaspo waiting. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Kyle Schroeder is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. And how about that? Kyle Schroeder has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this, watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Jim Johnson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot. Number 53, Jim Johnson. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 8, Jace Peterson. The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Pedro Strop.
Cameron Maybin will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a ground ball towards the hole. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Jace Peterson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Eric Young Jr. will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Miguel Montero will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now here's the first pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
And it seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick. Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Jorge Soler will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Young has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Coughlin will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this will get right by Pierzynski to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake. Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Chris Withrow will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Javier Baez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Full count pitch on its way. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Addison Russell step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They trail it here by just a run. Nick Markakis will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Number 56.
And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now here it comes. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Freddie Freeman will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Circle change just off the inside corner, ball 3.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from Atlanta.